I think we're going to get started in a second. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I'm still here. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So that is Jeff. You'll have Jeff all week. So that's Jeff. If you guys haven't met Jeff before, he's my partner. So tomorrow morning, hopefully, out the door. We'll see. Just a reminder, no games next weekend. There were so many people that were out. We just pushed them off. And it looks like I've messed up one of the games. So I will have to, as I'm trying to figure out, make sure every team plays every team twice. It looks like I have one team that plays an extra game and one team short. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I believe it's the last game of the season, so I will get that straightened out, and you'll get an update. So one team will have one less game than you think you have. Anyway, all right, so welcome, everybody. Let's go. We'll go to this. All right, so like, share, all that kind of good stuff, please. I have several weeks of summer camp that are actually only have like 3 slots left in them, so that's good. So if you're going to summer camp, now is the time. And let's see, what's next? Right, oh, yeah, that part. All right, so first match is Dragons versus Hurricanes. I have that right? It's Dragons, Hurricanes? Okay, good. All right, good. So I've got something right. All right, I got something right. I am so trying to get there. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out our teams. First up for the Dragons, we've got Benny. Welcome, Benny. Brody is remote, so no Brody. Brody is online, so Brody. We got Holden. Welcome, Holden. We've got Owen. Welcome, Owen. And we got Rory. Welcome, Rory. And then Julie is not here today. Ivan's dedication. Ivan is here, Julie's dad, so thank you, Ivan. But Julie is not here, and we have a sub. The sub happens to be my son, the one and only Xavier. Welcome, Xavier. Xavier, you'll be playing support, I believe, today, so good luck. All right, so let's bring out our Hurricanes. For the Hurricanes, we got Brandon. Welcome, Brandon. We've got Chris. Come on out, Chris. Welcome, Gavin. Come on in, Gavin. Then we've got, I'm going to mix it up a little bit, Harrison. I was going to mix it up, but no, we got Harrison, and we got Marshall. Come on out, Marshall. And last but not least, we've got Peyton. Come on out, Peyton. Woohoo! What? All right, so next slide. Here are the standings right now. I believe they're correct. We got Legion at 4-0. We've got Gladiators at 2-1. You guys are both 2-2. 2 wins, 2 losses. That's after Hurricanes. You were 0-2 to start the season, right? You got 2 wins last week, so that's awesome. Congratulations. All right, so 2-2. Hurricanes, you have 2 games today. Paying attention, man? I'm talking, right? So when I'm talking, you're not? Right? Yeah, pull your mask up. All right, so you guys have 2 games today, right, back to back. So you got a chance to move to 4-2 if you can get both victories. We'll see what happens. All right, players, do you remember your player code of conduct? Right, one part is respect. Respect means not talking while others are talking. I know. All right, you guys play some Halo? Or no, wait, what are we going to play today? Rocket League, right? No, Overwatch. All right, we're going to play some Overwatch. But first, let's go look at our maps and what we're playing. All right, so yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so we are going to play Payload, followed by Control Points, and if necessary, we'll play Hybrid as our tiebreaker. So it could be a long day. We'll see. All right, you're getting there? Yeah. I forgot to launch Overwatch and have it up and ready. You see, this is why you want me going away for a week. Like, get rid of me. What's that? Yeah, can you guys slide out of the way for a second so we can get this set up? Yes, we're not running a comp game. All right, so we're going to presets. We're going to do Payload to start. All right, let's look at the maps. Dun, dun, dun. All right, for maps, Jeff, playing Dorado, Havana, Junkertown, Rialto, Route 66, or Walsh Point, Gibraltar. Route 66 it is. And we'll pick the next one before you get there. Players, you can take your seats. Let's get ready to play Overwatch. I'm already a mess. I'm like, it's bad. All right, another spill already for you, right? Yeah, we got a little mess. We're good. It's all good. It happens. It's in the bag. Oh no, it's not. It's good. I'll get a dustpan and brush after the map. Don't worry about it after the game. Okay. Wow, look at that. Okay, I know that 111 and Javier Corgi need to go over that way. 1-2 comes this way. 1-6 comes this way. Yep. All right, we need Maple Stick over this way. LA Gamers Holden, right? I think Holden goes that way. So, Uncorked is Benny, 111. I think we're good. Let me make sure. Teams are good, right, Gavin? Gavin, your team good? Let's go.
Traveling to Route 66. Initiating match.
On my microphone, sorry. Okay. So we're doing payload. So this is escort the payload. There's the payload right there. We've got
Ready for battle.
the team over here are the Dragons. They're right. Hurricanes. Hurricanes will be defending first. So they're coming out. They're going to set up their defenses. There's the map. That's where we're going. First checkpoint is here. So here comes Hurricane out. Dragons are stuck in here for another 22 seconds, then they'll be let out to go. While that's happening, I have a question for all of you. OJR School District went mask optional. I know most of the schools are going mask optional. CDC went mask optional. Thoughts on being mask optional? Good, okay? I know.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay. You don't have to tell me now. You can let me know. Yeah, so pluses and minuses, thumbs up and thumbs downs going. I'm not going to make any decision until I come back. Let's see what another week does. So you're going to keep masks on while I'll be keeping a mask on too, especially where I'm going. So we'll give it at least another week. All right, out they come. Sorry I delayed. So we've got Dragons moving the payload forward. Hurricanes are up on top, setting up their defenses up there. So I'm not sure just for both teams really. Julie's a really good support player. You always hear Julie. She's a good director. Xavier's a little quieter and doesn't typically play support, but he's on the All-Star team. He's a good player all around, so we'll see how that impacts. Although usually they ban him from playing support, so we'll see how it goes. So far, though, Dragon's doing a good job moving the payload forward. So they are very close to the first checkpoint. 4 meters to go, 4.5 meters. Big push here by the Hurricanes, and they basically clear them out. We've got Dynasty in there. So some of the screens are, since I've upgraded, I think, a Windows 11, some of the screens are slow out here, not in there. So you'll see that there's some of them have, like, the frame rates are just not keeping up. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not them. It's not them. Remember, this is a stream we're pushing out, so they don't see it. So the payload creeps backwards now. Oh, it did. So you saw how quickly they were able to move that forward. Looks like they're going to get the first point here. And that'll do it. So point 1 goes to, thank you, the Dragons. Yes, good. So Dragons get their first point. Remember, Hurricane are not trying to score here. Yes, it's 9 a.m. It's a little early. So they continue to move forward. They've got 3 on the payload. Again, they wait. Typically, defensive team will wait, look for the high ground. So they'll purposely let that payload move forward. Remember, you've got ultimates, which are check marks in the middle screen if you're looking at it, or a highlighted glowing orb in the center of the screen. That is their ultimate. They gain their ultimate by doing the things they're supposed to do. They can get it really fast. They can get it slow if they're not going for their objectives or what their roles are. So you'll see some people pick up that ultimate very quickly, over and over again. Who was that? Was that Harrison? You're not what? Yes, that was. What was that? Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh my God, I'm dead. So for those of you online, you can't hear the play-by-play of the kids, but wow. One of the benefits of coming to watch the games in person, you get to hear all that chatter. So Dragon's trying to move this thing forward. They've got 2 on the payload, 3 on the payload. Trying to get that second point. They got less than 2 minutes to do it, but it was moving for a minute. Now we get to another good choke point. Yes, it is, yes. get on the payload. Get on the like that's what that's what you're supposed to yell right now when you had 4 players there available and no one was on the payload. Okay, I know you're not supposed to say that. Yes, for those of you who are not aware, over here this is Fanny. Her son is Harrison, who is in the top left. And they're going to get this point? Yes, they get the second point. So, Harrison now requires that Fanny stand and not sit at all because it's bad luck. Like last night. So our Overwatch All-Star team lost again last night. So they're now 2-2. They played, I'm fairly certain it was, well, I know it was New Jersey Institute of Technology, NJIT's Overwatch team, but I believe it was their all-girls team. They were called Lava Girls. So they were it was the all-girl team for Overwatch, which is awesome, right? I love that. And they lost to them. It was tight matches. It lasted forever, but they did take the loss. I think had they won, they were very close to winning the first round, really close. Had they won that first round, I think they would have had the momentum and carried it. But all right, here comes that payload. 1, 2, 3. They need to get someone on it. So Maple Stick gets on it real quick. Easy peasy's on it. They need to survive until their teammates here. You got 3 on it now. Remember, the payload is now very close to the defensive team's spawn point. So the Hurricane are right there. They spawn right there. The Dragons spawn much further away. They need to get back to the payload. So they did clear them out. And if they can wait 30 seconds, it'll start to move backwards. There you go. You see it start to slide backwards now. It's actually like 10 seconds. Not 30. Yeah, 10. It's an eternity, depending on how you're looking at it. Or it happens right away. But it's like 10 seconds, I think. And here they come. There's an ultimate. Ten seconds, 9 seconds, 8. They got to get on that payload now. Now you got to have the Dragons got to get on that payload. That's a problem for them because they're so far away from their spawn point. We'll stay in overtime as long as both teams are on it. If one team can clear out the other, overtime will end. There's a good clear. That might do it. That looks like it does it. And there we go. So, round 1 is complete. The Dragons get 2 points, but they almost get the 3rd point. So essentially, if you look, 73.07 meters. They really need to get 75 is where the payload 3rd point is. So now we switch sides and we do it again. So essentially now these guys need to go out and get basically all 3 points at this point. I mean, just shy of the 3rd point, but if they get the 1st point, we move on to round 2. If they, likely we probably won't have a round 3. The only way there's a round 3 at this point, usually at this point, well, there's really no way.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, is if they tie. If they both get all 3 points. But if they made it a certain distance, there's no way it's gonna tie at that point. So, yeah, the exact same spot.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So out come the Dragons to set up their defenses. Right, you don't really need, you won't actually get the 3rd point, but you might as well at this point. Just such a small distance. So out they come, and off we go.
Stop the payload.
All right, so they have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to get their first checkpoint. And remember, if they get it, they get added time added on. So the faster you get it, the better it is for you, because they need to basically get to the end here. Dragons are set up on Big Earl's gas station. Big on the big girls. Get that big Earl. Big Earl. So Dragon's doing a good job holding him here. You got Chris doing a good job with his support, his tank. Putting that shield up, but he's got to get in front. Trying to get LA Gamer over here. They want to clear him out. And you had Shadow Dragon or Ghost Pants was hiding. Ghost Pants was hiding up here, and they went and found them and took them out. So they cleaned out the team, and they moved forward. But a lot of time was taken off there. Time for players that had died to regroup and get back in. So you see them back in very quickly. It took them a while to clean up the fight. Now they withdrew. So they decided, you've heard them talk about it, give up the point, fall back and get their defenses prepared. So Hurricane get the first point. Not 14, it's 1 point. So Hurricane takes the first point. And here they come moving the payload. So Dragons set up their defenses. Not sure what their strategy was there. Dragons. Because they seem to not be all together there. They kind of were trying to sneak around the back or do, I'm not sure what they were doing there, but it ended up not, they fell back, which should have given them time to set up good defenses, and it didn't seem like it worked out that well. That was Benny, I think. What did he say? This is why I love my neighbor. So big battle here. Second point is actually at those doors. Wow, that's a big kill there. And that was a good job. There's nobody there to get on the payload. No one there, so they have to regroup. It was almost a team kill. They basically wiped the team, but not a full team kill. So back they go. And regroup. 3 minutes left to move the payload. The battles are kind of happening off to the side, not on the main payload. You can see the Hurricane are doing a good, or Dragons pushing up forwards, trying to keep them from even getting close to the payload. Here they come, though. They got to clear off 111. That's Rory. They had to clear Rory off. Ghost Pants is back in. Rory did a great job. He stayed on that payload long enough to give his team time to get back in and on it. They are really doing a good job of keeping them out. Yep. So here they come again. They still got 1:43 to make it to the second point. They got to get to the second point to get the extra time to move forward. Yeah. You saw LA Gamer. That's Holden. He was up top, sitting up here. And 1-4, which is 1, 2, 3, which is Marshall went up after him. Now they got no one on the payload. And here comes Dynasty. That's Brody down below. And now they are able to push forward again. Uncorked is Benny. Now we're up to a minute left.
60 seconds
You heard Gavin, push cart, that means get on the cart and move this thing forward. Nobody's on the payload. Nobody's on the payload. I don't understand so often how they miss that. Like, get on the payload. And it's not moving. They still need another 2.53 meters. Big battle here. Lots of ultimates going off for the one team. You can see them all. 19 seconds. There's none of them are there to get on the payload. All died. They're going to have to get back and regroup real quick and see if they can get back on that payload.
10 seconds remaining.
5, 4, 3. They need to get someone out. 2. Are they going to get there in time? They're not. Oh, they were so close. He's going to get mad. Yeah. All right. So, Dragons take that point. Hurricane gets 1 point. Dragons move on. Well, they both move on. But. So Dragons take first round. That's easy peasy right there. Play of the game. Now they vote up who they think the best player was. Pretty even though, 2 from each team.
Much obliged.
And Gavin gets it. All right, so game 1 goes to the Dragons. Next up, we're going to do control points. Be good times. This is the 99% game. Yes. Because we're not spectating. We're not on the team. Like, my user is not on. So I have to get on the team, and then we can do that. But that screen then will be 90 seconds behind, I believe, which is part of the problem. Maybe. I keep trying to fit. Craig could. Yeah, we could get his screen up there. Would be helpful. Yes. I don't know. What do you want to play? Who wants to pick? Boost. There we go. Busan. All right. So we're going Busan right away. Here we go. All right, so this is a 99% game. King of the Hill, they call it. Basically, because there's one area, both teams are going to try to attempt to control it. As soon as they get control, it'll start counting up percentages. They don't have to stay on it to have it continue to be theirs. And the other team has to then get in there, clear everybody out so they can take back control. 99% game. We call it that because typically it gets to 99% and switches. It did last night. It was 99-0, wasn't it, when they switched? It was 99-0 when they switched, which is crazy. So that's our first spot right there that we're going for, right? That's the first one. It's nice we have those little walls that come up and down, which adds a challenge to this game. Everybody getting the hang of this? Yeah? No? Yeah. I told you the one dad, Bob, his son played both Rocket League and Overwatch. We were about 6 weeks into the season. I said, okay, anybody have any questions now? And he's like, yeah, when do we play Rocket League again? Rocket League's fun. Our Rocket League matches are on Sunday morning. All right, so out they come. Battle's on. And just like that. No, not like that. Not like that. Somebody's got to get in there for red. It's there. Nobody's back up. You see it going backwards. And there, finally, Ghost Pants is able to stay on it. And finally, wow. Finally, that's Dragons, right? Dragons on the right. Dragons take control. But they took a long time. They could have gotten, what? They're waiting to group up together? No, I don't know. Problem is the battle's being pushed to them, up on that door. Remember, on the center screen, we have the benefit of seeing all the players. Thank myself. So we can see all their outlines. They only can see what they can see. So they don't get to see the outlines. They don't get to see the other team. All they get to see is what is visible. So they're at 55%. Easy peasy sneaks in. You see how far up they had pushed. And they take over. So good strategy there. The Dragons had pushed so far up. I'm sorry, the Hurricane. The red team had pushed so far up that they couldn't get back in time when Easy Peasy snuck around. But just like that, they take back control. The Hurricanes regroup. What was that? What did I miss that one? Mercies for weekly. Holy cow, they got in. That could, they've got to push in now. They got to get on there and take over, or it's going to be over. 97, 98, 99. We're in overtime. 99-14. And they clear. Almost. Still not theirs. They had it. 2 players back in. They got to take out. Ghost Pants has got to be taken out. These pieces got to clear them. Shadow Dragon's in. Wow. And they do. So we're out of overtime. We're back to regular count up. And finally, Hurricanes have it. But here they come already. Right back in, the Dragons come in. So it's contested. While it's contested, it'll continue to count up, you notice, for the Hurricanes. But so Dragons need to clear them and take control, and that will end it. Rory's doing a good job. Look at him all by himself. He was doing a great job, giving his team time to get back in there. Now, unfortunately, they have to wait. Rory's dead, so they got to wait for Rory to get... Rory's dead. Rory's not actually dead. Rory's character is dead. Rory, they have to wait. Gavin is frustrated over there. Yes, what's new exactly? So it's contested. The numbers, remember, in the middle tell you how many for each team. 4 and 4, 3 and 4, back and forth as they go. Rory's doing a good job. Oh. He's the only one in. There's 2 in there. You got Rory and Owen in there. Now you got 3 in there. 2 now back in for the Hurricane. Now we're in overtime, 99-99. So if Hurricane clears them, they get the point. All Hurricane has to do is clear them to get the point. Now Dragons need to clear them and gain control to win it. And you've got, yeah. So here they go. They start to take control. If they take control, they'll win it. Maple Stick is in for them. He's got to stay in there. And he's out. And it's contested. As long as it stays contested, it can switch back and forth because they didn't get the last percentage. But they got to get in. Somebody's got to stay in for blue. What a match. Shadow Dragon's back in. Easy Peasy's back in. Now they have to take control back in order to get this going. But if they clear them out, wow. I'm just going to shut up because it's just going so fast. That's it. Wow. Holy cow, what a match. Now you understand why we call it the 99% game. Yeah, and by the way, that was round 1.
Ready for battle.
So it was Dragons got the point, right? All right, so here we go to our second point. If Dragons take this point, they win the round and they win for the day, and they move to 3 and 2. And Hurricane will drop to 2 and 3. This train going back and forth will kill them if they get hit by it. So that's our area right there that we're going for. Both teams come in, and the control point unlocks in 20 seconds. Rory played really well there. Is this his first time playing? Yeah, so he never played before he got here. Pretty cool. Pretty sure it's the same for Chris and Brandon, right? And Marshall, or no? They're all brand new. That was Peyton and Harrison. First season for them. This is their third season. Yeah. They hit Julie first. Yes. All right, so Hurricanes have control. And they're counting up. A little different than the last game. They got to get that tank up front. Who is that? Chris. Chris got to get up front. All right, 60%. Rory tried to hold on as long as he could there.
Mecha activated. I'll show them.
That's Diva. Is that not? Is that Diva? Who said that? Yeah. Yeah. Diva. All right, here we go. Big battle here. That's an ultimate for Cole Cassidy.
Nerf this.
They're getting control. They're getting control. 1-4 is in. That's Marshall. Marshall's got to stay in. It's in overtime. But they're back. 2-3. So if they can clear out, if they can clear out the Dragons, they'll get the point here. If the Dragons take it, overtime's over and they start counting up. And you got a lot of Dragons in there. You got a lot of Hurricanes right now. It's 3-3, 3-1, 4-2, 4-3. Wow. You can read the numbers. I'm not going to say that. That could do it. 1-1. There we are. 1-1. All right, so we're tied up.
to 1.
Yeah, you're all starting to get into it now, right? You're starting to feel it a little bit?
Ready
Yeah.
for battle.
No. So it's like this. Like the season starts off, everybody's like, "What's going on?" A little trepidation, and then by the end, by the tournament, everybody's like yelling. Yep. Yes. Yes. See, exactly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you get wrapped up into it.
Capture the objective.
Yeah. All right, so there's our spot right there. And me, I just love, it's awesome when you get all cheering. I love it. So here we go. Payload or control point unlocks in 10 seconds. Yes, the Milo will get the hamster ball and just keep swinging around it to stay alive.
The objective is now
So it's open. And just like that, Dragons take control. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier while they're regrouping. So in the All-Star game, apparently I'm bad luck. Whenever I came in here to try and watch, they would start losing badly. So I stayed over there most of the time. Yeah. I'm also not allowed to go. So today is the home opener for the Philadelphia Union. We have season tickets. I'm not allowed to go anymore. So my wife and daughter are going. It's sad. I know it's sad. And it literally has no impact. I'm not playing in the game, so. All right, so they look like they're going to take control, and Hurricane has control. So that was a 37% takedown for the Dragons before the Hurricanes took over. You hear that? I love that they're talking. If a good team will be a talking team. All of them, too. They're coming from the left. They're doing this. Yeah, I got to work on getting Chris up there a little bit. Now he's up there, but no one else is behind him to support him, so that doesn't do him any good. There he does the right thing, but he's got no one behind him. That's Winston in there. I think that is, yeah, Monkey. They finally took out Winston. And there's Reinhardt. They get him out, so they'll maintain control now. So if the Hurricane can capture this point, we go to a third round. And that will be a hybrid where they have to control the payload and then move it forward. And then we switch sides. What was that? Something happened? Oh. It could have been a controller or something. I don't know. And then we've got... But if the Dragons win this, we don't need the third round. They'll win 2-0. So let's see what happens here. Right now, you got Hurricane at 88% and climbing. So this will likely hit overtime. 90, 98, 99. We're in overtime. So, ooh, 2 big kills quickly. And that might do it. It does. Wow. That didn't last long at all. So, Hurricanes take the point. And guess what? We're tied 1-1. That's Owen. Ghost Pants. Of course, we started like 10, 15 minutes late, so of course we're going to go all 3 rounds. Because the next group is on their way in now, and we're already like... All right, so, again, pretty even. And Easy Peasy gets it 9. 12. All 12. Way to go, Easy Peasy. 45 eliminations. That's the first time I've seen ever here where all 12 players vote for the same. That also means he voted for himself, which I'm not going to say anything about, but that's okay. All 12, man. That's nice. He's making a bar. And we can see it, by the way. He's trying to make a deal with Xavier to not play all the good heroes. Okay, so we are going to hybrid. Dun, dun. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do Nabani. It is a good one. Here we go. What's up, gentlemen? How are you? We're just going into our third round. All right, third round.
Traveling to Mumbai. Initiating match.
All right, here we go. So first out, Hurricane. They set up their defenses. There's our payload. You see this little mark around it? So this is the area right here that they're going to defend. Hurricanes, Dragons are going to be let out. They're going to have to gain control of the payload first. So it's 3 points like payload. These guys aren't getting any points this time. They're going to just defend. And these guys are going to actually attack and try and get points. They can get 3. 1 for gaining control of the payload, and then 2 checkpoints to move it through. So here we go.
Just taking out the trash.
1. Attackers in
And out they come.
defend objective A.
They come out very close to their... There's like 4 seats back here if you guys want them. So here we go. I like Nabani. It is a cool map. So that's the area it's contested. They need to gain control of that payload. Do it in thirds. 33, 33, 33. Here. Third, third, third. If they get that all 3 thirds, they have control and the payload will move forward. They have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to do it. You can see it kind of favors the attacking team because the high ground is up top right now, the way they're set up. Oh. Couple of clears. Looks like they might get a shot at this. They kind of switch spots now because the red team needs to get down there and take control. So they're going to have to play low ground. There they go, start to build it, you see. They have 4 and they got the first check mark. Second check. And they fell back to hold. So they're going to get the first point.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
That was Dragons, right? You'd think I would know this by now. Yeah. I got 2 more games to go through, too. All right, so here's the payload moving. They got 3 on it. But this is a good choke point here. You can see there's the second point and the third point. So that's where they got to get to as we move forward. What? I don't know. It could have been... no, it didn't register a team kill. If Diva is out of her mech, she becomes Baby Diva. When her mech gets destroyed, so she's Baby Diva. She's very vulnerable at that point. She can't recreate her mech. And so the other team will oftentimes try and keep Baby Diva alive because she's kind of useless. And so they It's like, don't kill her because she can't do anything right now. She's kind of weak. And that may be why they said that. Because you want, at that point, if you're playing D.Va, you want to get knocked out so you can get back in and regen. You're messed. So, second point. There's the team kill. So, Hurricane gets a team kill. But Dragons have both points, and they have 4.5 minutes now to get the third point. And then remember, we're going to switch sides. So for those of you that arrived for game 2, patience. We're going to be a little delayed today. There's a big battle there. You got, this looks like a win for the Dragons, but still 2 are remaining in there. And now it's giving time for the rest of the team to get back in, and they win it. Whoa. Shock and awe. That was shock and awe. They got to get on that payload and move forward. They still got plenty of time, but time will matter at the end of this. If they both teams get 3 points, time will matter. So they regroup. Out they come again. Yep. That's as far as they got to get. They're almost there already. So big battle here. This will probably do it. We'll end up in overtime. Yeah, they have to hold for 2.5 minutes. So good hold there for the Hurricane. Again, they got to do this, as Ivan just said, for 2.5 minutes. But it'll start to creep backwards now. What'd you say? Longest 2.5 minutes ever. Yes, because it could get into overtime forever. So they got to clear out one more. Oh, easy peasy makes it back in. Shadow Dragon makes it back in. Not a good use of an ultimate there, but so remember, we're really close to the spawn point for the defending team. So Hurricanes are right there. Their spawn point's very close. A minute and 18 seconds left. Easy peasy, the only one left. They got to get on that payload, and they do. So they're going to get all 3 points. So Dragons get all 3. Now we flip sides, and Hurricanes have to get all 3 points. They also have a minute and 8 remaining for a tiebreaker if we need it.
Initiating match.
And so there's plenty of time for a tiebreaker. So second game, which was supposed to start at 10 o'clock, will start 11:30. Yeah. Third game will happen at 2. We'll be fine.
Ready for battle.
So in 40 seconds, the Hurricane will come out to attacking, their chance to get all 3 points. For now, out come the Dragons to set up their defenses.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's nice. They're nice graphics. Hurricane Parents, are you nervous? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Dragon Parents, how you feeling?
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And Dragons have to do this again, right? Yeah, Dragons do this right after. Double heaven. The lead. Arlo's out. So remember, it's blue team here that needs to take control. They have 3 minutes and 13 seconds to gain.
The bait. Bedtime.
2:45 left. Here they come again. Came in up top. They got their mercy. And here come 3 of them, 2 of them. There's a good pin. They might get the clear. There's an ultimate. And there they are. They're getting it. 1. Yeah, stay in. Checkpoint 1. They're going to give it up. They're going to give it up. No. They won. So they don't give it up. Looks like they want to try and win here. 2 minutes left. Still plenty of time. So they have 2 check marks, though. There's an ultimate right here. They got to clear 2 more out. I'll get down here. Nope. Looks like they're going to get it anyway. And they do. They get all 3 marks. They get the first point. So it's 3-1. Legion, you probably have time for a Wawa run if you need it. Like, it could be a few minutes. All right, so they cleared him out here. And the payload starts to creep backwards. There you go. So now they got 4 on the payload. Remember, payload moves faster. 1, 2, and 3 plus. Yeah. So 2.5 minutes to get the second check mark, or the second point. And here they come again. There's the second point. So now they get extra time. They now have 3.5 minutes to get the third point. To stress me out even more as we go to overtime and run further behind schedule. It is. But if I'm not worried about schedule, this is what you like to see, right? All 3 rounds, competitive match. Yes, if this is the end of the day, it'd be great. That's all they got. Further they got to get. They got 2 minutes and 53 seconds to get there. They're doing a good job. Time will matter if they can move all the way through this. And that was a big kill there, almost a team kill. And the payload starts to creep backwards. But they still have 2 minutes and 35 seconds to get there, so.
Good kitty.
Oh, there's sun? We have
Good
sun
kitty.
here?
Good
Wow.
kitty.
Hard work pays off.
Routing power to forward shoot.
Coming up on 2 minutes left. Still a lot of time. Remember, pay attention to ultimates. Those are check marks or percentages. Yep, no kills for that ultimate. Here's another one. We got 2 ultimates. That was dual ultimates, so 2 of them used their ultimates at the same time for the Dragons. So 1:30 to go. Still plenty of time.
Good kitty.
Routing power to forward shield.
Good kitty.
Hello.
Get through this.
Allow me to repair the damage.
60 seconds.
Here we go, less than a minute now. Yeah, Brandon launched it a little early back in the underneath. It's a tactical error, but he knows.
Get into position.
Contested again.
I'm
4 killed. They're gonna have to regroup one more time. They got 30 seconds. They just all got knocked out. They gotta wait to regroup and go in as a team.
30 seconds.
They
remaining.
take too long. Here they come.
routing
18 seconds. They're doing a good job though. Maple Stick on their tank. Shadow Dragon up top. 10 seconds. They're doing a good job. They got 4 on it. And now we're in overtime. So there's an ultimate. That was a big one. That was a good one. Here they come. Yep, and they off the payload. So Dragons win. Dragons win the day. Holy cow. Yeah.
Play of the game.
So Dragons win. They're going to move to 3 and 2. Hurricanes are going to drop to 2 and 3. LA Gamer holding
Triple.
with the play of the game. 10-player kill streak. Way to go.
Epic.
And Ghost Pants is Owen.
Legendary.
And he gets 10. All right, so let's bring him out. Dragons play again, right? All right, Dragons, do not log out. Just leave your PCs where they're at and come on out. And come on out, Hurricane. All right, Hurricanes, we got Gavin and Chris and Harrison and Peyton and Marshall and Brandon. Jeez, my brain is going to mush. GG, guys. Nice game. Well played. Any game that's gone 3 rounds, you got to be proud of. Absolutely. All right, let's bring out the victors. We need to bring out the dragons. Come on out, dragons. First of all, Brody, who's online. Good job, Brody. And then we've got Benny and Holden and Stand-in Xavier and Owen and Rory. GG. Well done. Guys, great match. That was a great match for all of us. You heard, I don't know if you can hear them. You're not paying attention, but your parents are into this. So that was a good match. All right. So you guys are done for the day, right? All right. You guys are out, except you. You need to play. We'll see you this week. I won't see you this week. Pops Mealy will be here all week. And no games next weekend. All right? GG. Thank you, guys. You guys can go sit down and get ready for your next match. Wait. What's that? We're gonna go fast through this because we're like 20 minutes behind. Hey Jeff, how you doing? I didn't know you were still here. Yeah, this, good next. This, good next. Not that. Yeah, you gotta go back. You had one job. Do I not have it in there? Dear Lord. I had one job. I had one job. Just look out. Here, let me see if I can find it. Wow. Hold on, file. Yeah, clearly. So what do we got? Gladiators versus Dragons, right? Just, dear Lord, I am a mess. I am so sorry. All right, we can bring them out without that, right? Can we do that with that? Remember I said next week when Jeff's going to be here, you know, give him a hard time. It'll run, but we're not sure how well it'll run. Yeah. Better than this, exactly. There aren't, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, Dragons versus Gladiators. All right, let's bring out the Gladiators first. Jeez, oh man. All right, for the Gladiators, we have Deacon. Come on out, Deacon. We've got Gabby. Welcome, Gabby. We've got Luca. Welcome, Luca. We've got Matthew. Welcome, Matthew. And we've got Vinny. Welcome, Vinny. And he's online. Jeez. And then filling in for Arlo, we have Harrison. Hi, Vinny. All right, those are the Gladiators. Now let's welcome our Dragons. For the Dragons, we've got Benny. Welcome, Benny. We've got Brody, who is remote today. Welcome, Brody. We've got Holden. Welcome, Holden. Benny. Julie is remote. We've got Xavier. Welcome, Xavier. That's what I said. Sorry, Julie is absent. Welcome, Xavier. We've got Owen. Welcome, Owen. And last but not least, we've got Rory, who had a heck of a game last game. I know, I still have another match. All right, players. Player code, remember our player code? Help each other, lift each other up. Don't be toxic, right? Good. Show respect for your teammates, your opponents, your elders. That's us old people. We call them parents, too. All right, next slide. That's it. Good. All right, players, take your seats. I am picking the map. So first up is escort the payload. We did Route 66 last time. Let's go Havana. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. All right, parents, I'm a mess. Hopefully the game actually works. Meanwhile, I told Lana's parents to come back because they needed a sub and didn't. No, I haven't done that part yet. That looks good. Yeah, I think they're right.
Traveling to Havana. Initiating bridge.
Okay, so we're in Havana. All right, so I believe they're going to be defending first, and they're going to be attacking.
Ready for battle.
Because we have remote person. And we have remote person. We've got one on each.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
That works. So each team has a remote player. Each team has a sub. Oh, sure you have. No? We've definitely. This is Havana.
5, 4, 3, 2,
There you go.
1. Attackers incoming.
Havana. There you go. All right, so out come the gladiators. Gladiators are on the left, right? Okay, gladiators are defending. Dragons are moving the payload well through this. Oh boy. Good first checkpoint, choke point here as they try to get the corner. Wow, and just like that, it looks like just get on cart. So Dragons get their first point pretty quickly. And now they go inside. Gets a little tighter. Good choke points here. Big battle going on.
Dragons are progressing. Take a look at the top. With the check marks. Good shape as well.
Thanks.
So the gladiators are trying to get organized. They're a little bit staggered coming in. Not hearing a lot of communication over there. Alright, Dragons got their second checkpoint.
Огонь по готовности!
So the Dragons are kind of unopposed at this moment. Gladiators are trying to get organized. They're staggering in. They have the high ground, so they should be able to choke them up here a little bit. We'll see. Coming around the corner, it's the last stand, right? That's the last checkpoint coming. Good momentum for the Dragons. And right now, the Gladiators don't have a big answer. All right, so the Gladiators have fallen off a little bit. Payload's still inching forward. But definitely for the Dragons now. So when they respawn, they respawn all the way back. The Gladiators respawn quite quickly here, so the advantage is to that. Right now, it's a 4v2 tough situation for the Gladiators. Big ultimate. Right. 5 of their 6. 6 of 6 there. Gladiators are down to basically one person right now. Still rolling people in, still trying to hold them off. This. Wow. It's a pretty heroic stand right now. It is. I did. So the Dragons are giving it their best. The Gladiators are standing tough. This could be the moment. Let's see. Again, they're hanging in. And now they have numbers. So 90 seconds left. Can they continue this incredible hold? The Dragons have numbers again. They're all coming in. A little bit staggered. Gladiators. Oh, timing was not good.
60 seconds.
And the Dragons roll in, take the third point. That was one of the best stands I've seen in a long time, though, at the end.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
All right, so now we'll switch sides and get it going. So the Gladiators should take some momentum off of that stand and hopefully carry it into this. No, I didn't. I was going to say, Ivan would know the characters.
Ready for battle.
Or Nick. Hi, Nick. Yes.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All right, I don't want to jinx anybody, but I have a good feeling about the Gladiators coming out strong, building off that momentum. It was. And when you have a tough round like that, you got to take some positive. Like that was a good couple minutes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
All right, right on the payload, as we parents always yell at our children. We don't tell them to clean their room anymore. We tell them, get on the payload. We've seen that in many games and tournaments where the parents are frustrated. The kids are focused on their 1v1, their moment, and we're focused on the payload because that's all we know about as parents. We're like, that thing needs to move. I don't know what all these other folks are, players are, but as long as that thing's not moving, my kid's not winning. So the moving are about halfway to the first point. Dragons are taking the high ground, trying to come down in, but they're a little bit staggered coming back in. Get on the payload. There it is. All right, there we go. But again, the Dragons have the high ground, but they're not really taking advantage of it right now. And the Gladiators are progressing, which is good. All right, here we got a good battle that's going to ensue. Nice choke point. Even though the Gladiators are losing some players, again, they're closer to their spawn point. So Gladiators are going to be able to rejuvenate, come back in, pick off some of the Dragons one by one, and let them stagger. Right now, the Dragons have a good hold. They're able to get their full complement of their team there. All right. Gladiators are waiting, trying to get together. Dragons are being aggressive, going right up to that corner.
Smoke 'em out of there.
There's only one on the high ground. We'll see how that plays out. At some point, they need to get together and come in, though. Hey, guys, come on. All right. So, Gladiators have got it together, making a push. And there they go. They should be able to get this point. And there you go. They're going to get one with about a minute 20 left. I'm taking it. We're all good. All right, Dragons are being aggressive, trying to keep the Gladiators from getting even further with this point. Or into the second point, I should say. So, Gladiators should be able to progress. They have numbers, if I can see right. Alright, this is a pretty good choke point coming up. I'm surprised how aggressive one of the Dragons is being right there. Now they're stuck on the other side of the wall, gotta come back in. Alright, see some of the Dragons at the high ground. This will be a pretty good battle right at the choke point here. Right now, it's just an all-out melee. Gladiators win that, though. Progressing to the second point. They're actually moving really well. You can see the red formations out there. That's the Dragons staggering in. So they have to make hay as fast as they can, meaning the Gladiators. Minute and 50 left. They're in good shape, but they have to start picking off some of those Dragons as they come in. And you see they're being aggressive in the doorways, trying to keep them out, trying to get to this point. Yeah, Dragons made a push. Now held them right up. So now the Dragons are closer to their spawn point. So it's going to make defending, as we get deeper towards past the second into the third point, it'll make it easier for them to start protecting. You can see the payload's moving backwards a little bit. Gladiators are trying to get organized. Nice grouping. They came in as a team.
60 seconds remaining.
Fanny is coaching them time-wise. Fanny is now turned into Big Ben. Big clock over here. All right, we got 40 seconds. And then an ultimate by the Dragons.
30 seconds remaining.
So this is going to be the last push. Last push for the Gladiators. They need to organize, come in hard. Payload's moving backwards. Dragons are pretty organized, but here come the Gladiators. This is the last push. Needs to be contested 5 seconds from now. We'll see. Gladiators are definitely have numbers. They're in overtime. timing is critical right now. You don't want the gladiators to be able to get back in, and they're going to get the point. So, minute 30 left. They're going to have to hustle, get around the corner. We know in the last game how the choke point up here at the castle gets really, really tough. Whatever. I don't know the ultimates like you would say, or the players, but that's it. I'm more of a high-level strategy guy.
60 seconds remaining.
Exactly. So the gladiators are still staying grouped. Right now, the dragons are trying to play the high ground and pick them off. It's going to be really important for the gladiators to not lose players at this point, because when they stagger in, they just don't have the time to keep dying and coming back. But the challenge is, again, with the dragon spawning right here, it's going to be a tough go. So here comes the moment. 30 seconds left. 4 players, 5 players down for the gladiators. It's going to be close whether or not they get enough time to come back and make a final push. Not yet. Timing was almost a team kill, but not quite. So let's see if they can get back in. They need one player to get in touch. There they are. All right, here's the final battle. Oh, a big moment. Almost a team kill, but the dragons still have somebody close enough where the payload wasn't able to move very, very quickly. So now we have another big, huge battle at this moment. It is inching up. Right now, the gladiators have numbers, but here come the dragons. So you have the gladiators down 2-1. Yep, the ball stayed alive. The team is starting to stagger back in. The ball's still got to stay alive just for a little bit longer so the rest of the gladiators can make it. Gladiators need to push, though. They need to come in. There they come. Making a push. Dragons are holding firm. Dragons have numbers. And that's going to be it.
Victory.
So we ended up at the same place the next game. The same choke point, the same moment. Just it was a lot different timing, right? The first game, they got there quick. Yep.
That's Owen. That's Owen with play of the game there. And let's see who they vote up here.
Epic.
You thought I was out of this line of
Deacon.
business, n'est pas?
Healing score, 20% of team damage taken, 11,000 healing done. So he gets 9 votes. All right, so now we move to control points. Jeff takes the thing off. All right. All right, so now we're going to go to control points. This is our 99% game. And let's go to maps. Jeff, pick a map. You didn't pick last time. Oasis it is. No, Ilios is the hole. All right, here we go. So this is our 99% game. King of the Hills, what they call it.
Welcome to Oasis. Initiating match.
So that is a hole there, but that hole is, you won't die. You don't die if you go down there. There's actually a health pack there. But then you got to go out and up.
Ready for battle.
All right, here we go. Control point unlocks in 20 seconds.
The objective is now
Now it's open, and it looks like Dragons take it. My shield's about to die. That was Luca. Shield. And dead. So remember, they don't have to stay on the point to cap. As long as they can maintain control, they can push up out of it. Somebody fell in the hole, and they're back. They're approaching 50% now. We're contested. You can see the numbers in the top middle of how many people on each team are in there. Remember ultimates. Those are the check marks. Yes. Draw your attention to check marks. So you heard Lucas say everybody back out now so they could regroup. Bag was in there for a few seconds. He managed to hold some time in there, but did back out before nope, he got killed. So now they have to wait. So Bag should have listened there and backed out. 98, 99, we're in overtime. They got to get in there. Nobody's in there. Somebody's got to get in. They can't do it. And that quickly, 100-0. Haven't seen that in a long time. Dragons take the first point.
score 0-1.
So it's 1-0.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, these kids get competitive. The kid on the bottom left, though, not engaged at all. That's all I'm saying. Or the bottom right. Yeah, absolutely can regroup and win.
5,
However, if Dragons win this next point, it's all over. They win the day because they're up 1-0. They won the first round. They're up 1-0 in this round. So Gladiators need to get the point here. They actually need to get both points to take us to a tiebreaker round. So control point unlocks in 17 seconds. It does help.
the objective is now
Now it's open. Here we go. No one's got the favorite action here yet so far. It looks like it's going towards the Gladiators. Oop, big pin there. Yeah, that was a great pin that prevented it. 2-4 now. You see the momentum has switched the other way. They got to get Bag out. They do, and they start to gain control. Let's see if anybody can get in time. And they don't. So Dragons take control. Good luck to the Philadelphia Union who have their home opener today. My wife and daughter will be at. I think it starts at noon or 1. I'm just I'm telling everybody because I know a lot of the Union players are probably watching this match, you know, not getting ready for their game or even to who we are. All right, so 35% and climbing. There's almost a team kill for the Dragons there. And they're going to have to regroup. So they climb to 50% and keep going. So if you're looking at names on the screens, Red Reaper is Luca, Banana 4000 is Vinny, who's remote, Bag is Matthew, who just now goes by Bag here, much to Mom's dismay. Yeah. 1-6 is Gabby. Shadow Dragon is our sub, that's Harrison, and Uplink 1-1 is Deacon. Big battle here, we're at 80%, and no, they clear it out again. That was a quick clear. On the right side, Die Nasty is Brody, who is remote. Javier Corgi is Xavier. LA Gamer 400 is Holden. Uncorked is Benny. Ghost Pants is Owen. And Uplink 111 is Rory, who had a great game. Now we're in overtime already. That quickly. They need to get it clear here. They're doing pretty good. They got a bunch of them out. It's 4-3 though. Still 4-3. 4-2, 5-2, 5-1. And they're trying to gain control. Looks like they're going to do it, and they do. They've got control. And here we go, 99% game. This happened last night in our All-Star match where they were down 99-0 and managed to take control. And then I came in, and they lost. Because I am bad luck. That's why I'm not going to the Union game today as well. Yeah. Yeah, I can apparently be bad luck. I didn't realize it. I have an aura around me, I guess. I'm not sure. But here we go. Welcome, Milo. Good job here by the Gladiators. Keeping the Dragons out right now. Dragons coming around the other way, though. Here they come in. Remember, it will still continue to climb because they own control. Pay attention to ultimates. You got a bunch of stuff going on right now. They need to, if they can get a clear here, if they can clear out Bag, they can take back control. They were close. Nobody's in there right now. Oh, look, one for the blue. 75% in climbing. Yeah, he just stayed alive, which was great to give his team time to get back in. So it's contested again. We're at 90% in climbing. We're going to reach double overtime. We're going to need it now. This is it. So if Gladiators can get a clear here, they win. Dragons need to clear and get control to win. So it's not just clear. For the Gladiators, all they need to do is clear them. And it's 3-5, 2-5. You can see the numbers 1-5, 2-4. Back and forth, they're trading blows. They almost got it. 5-1, they need to get it clear. They need to get Bag out. Bag's just trying to hold on long enough to let his team in. And they get the clear and the point. So that does it. So close, though. Dragons are going to win this. Yeah, big cheers, big cheers. All right, so Dragons win the day. Play of the game again goes to Ghost Pants as Genji. His favorite player. Knocks him off. Yep. Takes out Shadow Dragon. And so you got 3 on the dragons now. Back.
Nice and
schedule.
easy. Just how I like it.
So apparently I'm bad luck for the gladiators now. All right, so that's going to do it. And that's it for both teams. Dragons had 2 matches today, won both. All right, let's bring them out. You guys can log out and come on out. Let's bring out the gladiators. Come on out, gladiators. We got Gabby. We got Luca. Harrison. Deacon. Bag. And online we have Vinny. So GG. All right, let's bring out our victors. We got the Dragons. Come on out, Dragons. Online we have Brody. Good job, Brody. 2 wins. We got Holden. Come on out, Holden. We got Rory. Come on out, Rory. Xavier. Benny. Mask up, Benny. And Owen. Those are our victors today. So that's the Dragons and the Gladiators. What do you guys say to each other? GG. What do you say to your families? That's right. All right, players. I will not see you this week, but Pops Mealy over there will see you this week for practice. So we got regular week for schedule, except no games this weekend because too many people are away. So we'll see you this week. Thank you.
Go Legion.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Welcome, everybody. Come on. Welcome, everybody. I'm only jumping up and down because this is the last thing I have to do for Uplink, except payroll, before I go on vacation. So. And the sun's out. And the sun's out. All right. Silas, you're not paying attention, man. All right, here we go. So this is our final game of the day. We've got Legion, who's 4-0, and Eternals are 3-0. That part. Yeah, you can do that. That's good. That. You can do that. You can do that. All right. So we've got Legion versus Eternals. Let's get some music on for these guys. Let's see. Oh, I have no idea what happened to my music. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's go with this one. All right, here we go. Let's bring out our first. There we go. All right, let's bring out the Legion. We've got Bella. Welcome, Bella. Are they coming? Did they leave? Did they all left? Bella, welcome, Bella. All right, we got Haven. Welcome, Haven. We got Kieran. Come on in, Kieran. We've got Lana. Welcome, Lana. Milo. Hey, Milo, that's a cool hoodie, man. Yeah. And we've got Rowan. Welcome, Rowan. That is the Legion undefeated team here today. So Bella and Lana, sisters. Haven and Rowan, brothers. Bella and Lana, you almost had your mom playing against you today, so it was this close to happening to sub in for Eternals. But we didn't need her. We've got our Eternals coming in next. We've got Anders. Welcome, Anders. We've got Austin. Welcome, Austin. We've got a sub for Isaac. That's going to be Javier Corgi. Xavier is a sub. Oh, bringing in Tyler at the same time. There's Javier Corgi and Tyler. And last but not least, we've got Ian. Welcome, Ian. Nope. Jeez, oh, man. Not last. Not least. And then we've got Steven. Welcome, Steven, who's wearing the Union gear. I like that. Welcome, Steven. All right, everybody. I'm quite a mess. By the way, Jamie, I told Austin from now on, if I call him Evan, he gets a free thing from the snack bar every time I do that. So yeah. So I will try and fix that. He goes, oh, by the way, my name's Evan, by the way, now. So if you call me Austin, you got to give me free stuff. All right, those are the standings, which are a little bit incorrect. But the Legion are 4-0, and the Eternals are 0-3, going for your first victory today, right? You guys got this? You got this, right? Yeah, you're feeling strong. I'm feeling good about the Union jersey over there. So Union have their home opener today. My wife and daughter are on their way there right now. All right, so player code of conduct. Remember this, right? Milo wrote this for me. He did a good job, man. He's like, no, I didn't write. All right, remember, we just treat each other with respect, right? We help each other. We lift each other up. We don't knock each other down. Good, and we respect everybody, our opponents, our teammates, our elders. That means us old people sitting over here. So, and Silas. All right, so let's, I think that's it for that part. Let's take a look at our maps and stuff. So today we are going to be playing Payload to start. Then we will go to Control Points, King of the Hill. And if we need it, we will do a tiebreaker. Will be the hybrid. All right? All right, so for the map, for Payload. By the way, everybody here know Pops Mio? That's Jeff over there. So Jeff will be running practices this week. Everything's normal this week. Everything stays the same, except for there are no games for Overwatch weekend because we have so many people on vacation. Jeff, what are we playing? Junkertown. All right, players, you can. What happened? I missed that. All right, everybody, take your seats. We're going to play Junkertown. So all day I've been messing up what team is on what side. It's just been a mess. It's been a disaster for me all day in terms of I need the vacation. Yes. Oh, yeah. My brain is gone. We're going to Exuma in the Bahamas. Yes. Little Exuma, actually. Yes. I can't wait. My son has never seen, like, blue water. He's never. Yeah. So I can't wait. My daughter has seen it because she's best friends with an only child. And so she got to go on vacation with them to St. Thomas. So she's been to the Caribbean. She's seen it. Our kids have been to Florida, the West Coast, though, in the wintertime, and it's just not nearly the same. Anders goes right. Greasy Kiki comes left. Let's see. We still got one wrong. No, I think we're good. Yep, we're good. I'm going to just get a thumbs up from them, and we'll start. All right, here we go. We're playing a game here. You guys are like talking.
Welcome to Juggernaut. Initiating.
I demand silence. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Yeah. So Jeff will be in charge while I'm away. I'm planning to be gone for 2 weeks. He doesn't know that. 1 week, and then we're hoping one of us gets COVID and we're not allowed back in, so we can stay for the second week. Yeah.
Ready for battle.
All right, so it's Junkertown. Legion on the left. Somebody else on the right. Eternals on the right.
Attack
So
incoming in 30 seconds.
out comes Legion. They're in blue on our screen. They will be blue for the duration. So they're blue on our screen. They're out first to defend. And then in 17 seconds, the Eternals will be out to attack. So for the blue team, the Legion, you've got Greasy Kiki up here. You've got Uplink 1-2. Uplink 1-3. Cat down here. Milo is M Super, and he's 1-6. On this side, we've got what is he now? Mr. Update. There. You've got 1-8 here. You've got Javier Corgi here. You've got Red Fire Lord. Red Fire Lord. Then you've got 1-11, and on Anders is Anders. And it's Anders, right? Do I? Okay. Okay, got it. If you pronounce it right, it would be Anders. But it's Anders, right? Okay. Because then he did that, and I'm like, all right. Okay. So big battle here to start off. And the payload starts to move forward. Remember, these are your ultimates. The percentage is up top. The health is on the bottom. First checkpoint. Second checkpoint. Third checkpoint. Number of players on the payload, 0. Payload will move faster. 1 person, 2 people, 3+. So 3 different speeds. Legion has been pretty unstoppable here the first 4 rounds they've played. So the payload starts to creep backwards. If no one from the attacking team or the team trying to move the payload forward is on it for 10 seconds, it will start to creep backward. I think it's 10. I used to say 30, but it's definitely not 30. It's faster than that. It's somewhere between 0 and 30 seconds, but closer to the 0. But they're back on it again, trying to move it forward. They have a minute 47 to get it to the first checkpoint. They did a pretty good job wiping out the Legion there, and so they are moving it forward. The first checkpoint is at that door where it says Junkertown, then they go inside. I love Junkertown. It's a cool map. I wouldn't want to live there. It's kind of junky. Just saying. Maybe that's where they got the name. All right, so here comes the Legion. Minute and 14 to go to get the first point. They need to go 2.85 meters. There's a whole bunch of those things going on there. And they're going to get basically a wipe almost. And Eternals are going to need to regroup here.
60 seconds remaining.
So 111 should have really regrouped and gone back and fallen back. That was Ian, I believe. No. That was Steven. Should have fallen back. That would have been the better move, is to fall back with his team instead of trying to stay on it by himself. The rest of his team have been cleared out. So if he had fallen back, they wouldn't have had to wait for him. Now they do. They got 30 seconds left to get the first checkpoint.
30 seconds remaining.
Red Fire Lord was already taken out. So they went up after him. 25 seconds left. Got some ultimates here. Ready to go. We got 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. They got to get on that payload to get it moving forward. We're in overtime. They got to stay on that payload to move that forward. They will get extra time if they can get the first point, but it's not looking good for them right now. Legion is just too powerful. Now is where Steven wanted to stay on it. He couldn't. No one's going to get there in time. Oh, he almost did. He got taken out. Holy cow. Legion has been a dominating team so far this season. Eternals get no points. They only made it 88 meters.
Initiating match.
Great round. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. I don't know. I think it was a great round. GGWP, good game, well played. I was going to go there, but Silas is standing here, so I'm like,
Ready for battle.
the delay, you knew. All right, so out come the Eternals first. They've got 35 seconds to get their defenses set up, and then Legion will be
Attackers
released.
incoming in 30 seconds.
So quiet.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here they come. Now, to win this, they only need to get it 88.09 meters to win. So they push forward. Good strategy by Eternals. Up on the top, they were behind their tank and their shield. Shield got broken, but they're still alive. They need to start taking out players. We hit the first choke here. So M Super take it out. They're doing a good job right now. Eternals are doing a really good job holding them here. Greasy Kiki taken out. He was revived. And they start to move the payload forward. Javier Corgi out. 1-8. Mr. Update almost out. So now they push forward, and as moms should be saying and dads, get on the payload. Like no one was on it. They had all that time to move it. So here they go, moving that payload forward. Almost a team kill for Legion onto. There's the glowing. What are they called again?
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Golden, yeah, the golden box of victory or golden. That's where they got to get to, and they'll get the point. And they're trying to get in there. Look at them go.
Meteor strike.
No, and that does it. That quickly, Legion gets the first point. Yeah, that's the problem with that spawn. So Legion gets the point. Technically 0, but they get the point. So they go up 1-0. Greasy Kiki. Play of the game. So last season was his first season, right? That was his first time he played as well, or did he play a lot at home? He had played at home, so but it was his first season with us, so he's really come on strong. Greasy Kiki gets 5 upvotes. In our first round today, Easy Peasy, for the first time ever at Uplink, got all 12 upvotes. So, yeah, he got all 12. He had a really great match, like 45 eliminations. So he got all 12, which means he also voted for himself. But it was well deserved. All right, so now we move to control points, the 99% game, King of the Hill. That's what they like to call it. All right, so where are we going? Let's go Ilios. I like that one. That's the big hole in the middle. They keep bopping each other in. Yes. Silas likes it. Silas approves. Ilios, approved by Silas. Hey, Silas, what do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? I'm going away to a place where there's lots of fish. So what do you call fish wearing a bow tie? Do you know? Sophisticated. But
Ready for battle.
all right, so both teams will be let out in 18 seconds. So Ilios is Greece, right? Greece? They fall off this right here.
5, 4,
Dad.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture.
And here we go. Hey, Silas, what did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. He just waved. All right, here they come. Battle's on. Control point unlocks in 7 seconds. Did you shake your head at me? You did, didn't you? All right, control points unlocked. Eternals look like they're gonna get it. Nope, 1 in, 2 in. You can see it's contested. The numbers in the top tell you how many from each team are in, and there was 5-0 at one point. And they get it. So Eternals get control to start, and they gain percentage. But they're all over it. 4 in, and just like that at 11%, 13%, Legion takes over. They're like a plague. So Eternals regroup, come back in. You see Legion's pushing way up now, pushing up to not even let them get near it. They don't have to stay on it. It's not like payload where they have to stay on the payload to move it forward. They don't need to stay on that mark at all. But they certainly need to be in there if someone from the other team's in there. And there's a battle going on.
I'll show them.
Yeah, somebody trying to sneak in there, but he died. And there was a good ultimate that took out like 4 from the other team. 1 left. If they can clear that person out, they can get control back. 46% still climbing. Oh, did they get it? They do, and it goes back to Eternals. So Legion get 55%. Eternals take back control. There's a big ultimate there. Eternals doing a good job holding it. Milo with that. Oh, Milo gets taken out. Milo's got the big hook that can grab someone, pull him in, and hit him. Oh. They're regrouped. Did you hear that? Lana, get back here. And then she died, which is why she should have gone back. We talk about that all the time. Like, don't be a hero. Go back, even though they're all called heroes. Go back with your team, regroup. Gives you a better shot. So, that's right, exactly. 75% now in climbing for the Eternals, trying to get their point. They're doing a good job pushing them back. Wow, took a bunch out. We're at 90% in climbing. Time for one more push for Legion to try and take this over. And here's the battle. We're in overtime. They're at 99%. If they can clear out the Legion, they'll get the point. The Legion, if they take over control, overtime's over and they'll continue to climb up. So here we go. There's an ultimate. Oh, they're doing a good job here. It's 4-3, 3-3. You can see the numbers back and forth. Uh-oh, looks like they're going to get a clear. They do, and they're going to take control. And overtime's over. Legion takes back control at 99% for the Eternals. Oh, yes. What happened?
Touch from afar.
Yeah, so if you look at Lana's screen, she's got no information. I don't know what she did. But it really? Yeah, so she has no idea. We know more about her, what's going on with her right now than she does. Well, but she knows she's dead. What is she doing? It's a button in the game. So we're in overtime, though. Pay attention. Red team just took it back. All they have to do is hold it for just a second, and they do. They take the first objective point. So they go up 1-0. Whoa.
Score 0-1.
What's that? Yeah, I'm going to try and...
Ready for
Yep.
battle.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alt Z. Now you know. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the
I
objective.
love how they talk and get along so well. All right, so that was 1 point. 0 points. All right, here we go. So this is the second point. If Eternals hold this second point, we're all tied for the match, 1-1. So we're going inside the lighthouse, underneath, down in there. That's where they're going to be. And it's now available. And Eternals were starting to take control. No one's in there, though. Like, hello. And they lost it. So it drops down, and Legion starts to take control. Yeah. Get in it. I don't know who's it. That was yeah, it's Lucio, right? Lucio holds on long enough to allow his team to start to get back in this, but that doesn't. So Legion takes control, and they're counting up. Remember to tip your bartenders and waitresses. All right, so you got Legion just kind of sitting here waiting for them to come in. Couple pushing up towards them. Ooh, Red Reaper. And they're trying to take control, and they do. So control at 35% for Legion goes back to the Eternals, and they've got control. Which is crazy considering most of them are dead. And here comes my... Yeah, there were like 4 or 5 of them dead. They just happened to get control before they died. And now, that quickly, Legion comes back and takes control. It was crazy that they got control there, because most of their team was wiped. That's right.
Boosters engaged.
Another big battle here. Nope.
Routing tower to forward barrier. Routing power to forward shield. I'm gonna have to shoot you down. Defense matrix active.
Rains from above.
Helden sterben nicht.
Meteor strike.
So you may not be able to hear that. I went over to listen. The other team is talking. You just can't hear them because they're not close to us. But they are talking. And there we go. It's 1-1.
I'll kill them.
Score 1-1.
All right, so here we go to the third round of control points.
Ready for battle.
And there it is. There it is, Silas. The hole. The hole. Yeah. So in 10 seconds, they'll be let out, and they will go for that control point with the hole in the middle. Somebody want to count how many people die in the hole for the round? So here's the deal. If Legion wins this, they win the day. They move to 5-0. If Eternals win this, we're tied 1-1. We go to the tiebreaker match. So let's see what happens. So battle on. Somebody died. Did they go in the hole? I didn't see. Yeah, I don't think so. All right. And who's going to take control start? It looks like Legion's going to gain control. They got 3 in there, and they do. So they start with control. Legion playing aggressively, pushing up on Eternals, trying not to let them even get close. No one's going to go in the hole if we're not close to the hole. Come on. So they're 25% of the way there and climbing. Wait, what? Yeah. It's a nice little cruise ship. There's a spaceship behind it, too. There's a whole big backstory and a novel, graphic novel that goes around Overwatch and its origins and how it, like, what's going on in the game. It was a big battle for Earth at one point. So most of the maps you'll notice are on Earth or they're on the moon. Like they're real places. So Legion halfway there. And this battle's happening far away from the area. And here comes Legion or Eternals back in again.
Helden sterben nicht.
So big battle here as it continues to climb for the Legion. 80% and climbing. Remember, it'll stay there until, it'll keep going up until the other team takes over control. Well, in overtime, but one down the hole. Oh no, he's back. So we're in overtime now. They've got 199%. There goes one down the hole. So that ball's got to stay in there until the team can get back in because they need to gain control of this. So they are just shooting away at that ball. Oh, there it is. Can the other team get in? They need one person in. They were right there. They didn't make it.
Victory.
Yeah. Oh, well. Look at Milo's character. Milo was Roadhog. That was that big fat guy. I'm sorry, not fat. He was big bone. Yeah, the big guy. So play of the game goes to Lana. And Lana gets it. All right, so Eternals are going to drop to 0-4. And they ran into the Legion. And Legion goes to 5-0, undefeated. And I'm on vacation. Yay, Wawa. Is that what? Yeah, yay, Wawa. Oh. My daughter had this deal at one point when she was playing soccer. If she got 10 goals, this is early when they were like still the kindergarten, first grade stuff. 10 goals, would she get a puppy? And we said, yeah, 10 goals? Absolutely. It's soccer, right? This is never going to happen. She told all of her teammates, and they all kept feeding her the ball. And at 8 goals, my wife and I are going, oh, my God. She did not get the puppy. She eventually got a puppy, but not that day. All right, let's bring them out. Come on out, Eternals. All right, we've got Tyler and Steven and Austin and Xavier and Ian and Anders. Those are the Eternals today. GG. Well played. All right, let's bring out the victors. The Legion. First up, we've got Milo. And we've got Haven and Rowan and Lana and Greasy Kiki and Bella. GG. All right, what do you guys say to each other? GG. All right, what do you say to your families? What do you say to Silas? Aw. Hi, Silas. Silas. Say hi to Silas. Wow. All right, so we'll see you all this week, right? Practice all week, so get some things to work on. All right, GG. GG. All right, guys, we'll see you this week, guys and girls. All right, see you all this week.